Gratitude is often framed as a list of positives. We've all heard the common sayings about gratitude, right? Like count your blessings, focus on the good in your life. Gratitude turns, what you have into enough. I'm grateful for my home, my health, my family. And don't get me wrong, these are powerful practices, right? Gratitude has been shown to do things like lower stress, improve sleep, increase resilience, and even rewire the brain for more joy and optimism. We know through countless studies that consistent gratitude practices can boost happiness and even strengthen our immune system. We know all of this kind of intellectually, right? This is kind of mainstream. None of this is a surprise. It's kind of common knowledge. For some people, gratitude seems to come more naturally, right? Maybe you've met those people, or maybe you're one of those people who always seems to be able to see the silver lining, who can always point out the bright spot in any or most situations. For others, it feels forced, even frustrating, like, how am I supposed to be grateful when everything feels really hard right now? Here's the thing though. Gratitude is almost always presented in one very specific way, making a list of the positive things in your life. And yes, that's beautiful and important. But what if I told you there was another way? And that's where this practice comes in. My gratitude hack is designed for those seasons when life feels especially heavy. Because let's be honest, when we are in the middle of a really tough day or walking through a painful season, traditional gratitude practices can sometimes, not always, but sometimes feel forced. Like trying to smile with a broken heart. That's what I noticed in my own life. When I myself am having a tough day or a challenging season, and it's not that I'm not grateful for all the good that there is in my life, and there's a lot of it, but a standard gratitude practice doesn't seem to land the same for me. There were times when gratitude actually felt heavy instead of helpful because I was using it in an unbalanced way, almost like I was guilting myself into it. I catch myself thinking things like, you should be grateful. You have so much good in your life. Other people have it way worse than you. And while all of that might be factually true, it didn't feel healing. It felt like I was dismissing my own pain, like I wasn't allowed to struggle because someone else had it harder. This unbalanced gratitude practice of mine became yet another way of piling shame on top of what I was already feeling. That is when I realized gratitude isn't supposed to minimize our struggles. It's supposed to meet us in them. So instead of forcing myself to list only the good things, I started experimenting with a different kind of practice, and it helped me a lot. So here's my gratitude hack. When I need a major shift, I do a gratitude reset. But instead of listing what's going well, I focus on what's hard. I express gratitude for the things that feel heavy, uncertain, challenging, and painful. So something like, I am grateful for this job loss because it's guiding me towards work that reflects my deeper calling. Or I'm grateful for this mistake because it's teaching me more than success ever could. I'm grateful for this health challenge because it is helping me listen to my body in ways I never did before. I'm grateful for this conflict because it's showing me where my boundaries and my values really are. Do you feel how different that is? Practicing this offers a perspective shift. This isn't toxic positivity. It's about reframing, not denying. It trains the mind to find meaning in discomfort, and that shift can be powerful. I am someone who does much, much better finding purpose or meaning in discomfort. Neuroscience shows that intentional framing activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision making, emotional regulation, and resilience. So this isn't just about changing your mindset. This is about changing your biology. So here's my challenge for you. The next time you feel stuck in some sort of negativity, try this gratitude hack. For just one day, practice giving thanks for the very thing you normally would avoid expressing gratitude for. See what shifts. Thank it for what it's teaching you, for the strength that it's building, for the clarity it gives you about who you are and what you value. Because for me, gratitude isn't only about celebrating what's good, it's about transforming what's hard. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs, at least for me, don't come from counting the obvious blessings, which I, again, have many, but from transforming the burdens into blessings too. So let me know if you tried this practice, and if you do try it, let me know what you think of it. As always, have a good week.